Let's do the alien thing. It's short. I know aliens and all that other stuff is not everyone's cup of tea, but I enjoy that kind of thing. Not really aliens as much, honestly, which is what I was saying. I don't know much about it, but I think it's important considering how crazy everyone is becoming to have a better base and things like this, not only just for myself, but for you. So that you're just aware of what people are talking about on the news now. Because if you don't understand aliens, like, okay, well, like that's just what's on the news now all the time. Like they're having hearings now in Congress. So I think it's important to understand like the kinds of aliens that are out there. So this is a video from Zone 76. I have never heard of them before, but I assume that they're, earnest in their attempt to educate us. It's called All Alien Races from A to Z. I assume this isn't like in fiction. I assume this is real because in real life, or it's intended to be because of the like Wikipedia entry down here being used to combat misinformation. But who knows? Let's check it out. All known alien races from A to Z. The universe is full with different types of alien life. They range from, not going to say it, to giants, godlike humans, to bizarre monsters. I cut out the music. Alpha Draconians, Origin, Terra, Agenda, Retake Earth, Lifespan. Oh, so I'm gonna have to read these out. So I assume there was gonna be, I assume there was gonna be some kind of narration. So I'll just have to read these out. So might as well just turn off the music anyway, so I don't get copyright claims for it again. Okay, so first, Alpha Draconians. I think I've heard of those. Kind of saucy looking guy. Origin, Terra, Agenda, Retake Earth, Lifespan, 1800 to 4100 years. Height, 18 to 25 feet. Damn. Weight, up to 25,000 pounds. Whoa, what a unit. But if they're from Terra, which I assume is just like the way nerds refer to Earth when they're talking about like space, aren't they not aliens because they're just like from Earth? They're just like they're normal. Like they're just like they're also just a type of Earthling. Amphibians. Origin unknown. Agenda inspect human race. Lifespan unknown. Height 6 to 7 feet. So okay, like frog people, fish people. Andromedans. Okay, origin on Andromeda. So that's pretty easy. Agenda guide and protect. Lifespan 4,000 Earth years. That's a good point to we should probably highlight. Like when they say years, what do they mean by that? I assume they meant Earth years, but now they've emphasized it. I didn't see that in other ones or the previous one. Oh, okay. Note, Andromedans are light beings with advanced spirituality. So I guess these are like the ones that April Elizabeth is always like dealing with. That's cool. They seem cool. I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind any of these ones yet. I'm trying to decide. I'm trying to decide what kind of bigot that I would be. I'm trying to decide what kind of bigot I would be in like a world where this was real. Like so far, I'm cool with all of this. Like I wouldn't just be like instinctual, like I don't like that. Well, I mean the Alpha Draconians are like huge and they seem like they're imperialists. So I don't like that. But if they were like normal sized and looked, well, I mean, didn't look like a cartoon child's drawing of it, I think I would be okay with them just walking around. It's fine. Okay, Arcturians, origins, booties, healing and guiding, lifespan 1,000 Earth years. No, Arcturians are great healers and diplomats. Okay, also coquettish. Atlans, origin, underground race living in caverns below Earth. Again, not an alien. Agenda, unknown. Lifespan, unknown. Height, gnome like height. Okay. Cetians. Oh, from Tau Cetians. Origin, Satis. Kestis? No, that's not Kestis. Satis. Cadis. Agenda. Member of Galactic Federation of Light. Oh, so this is so yeah, this is April Elizabeth's bag. Okay. Lifespan unknown. Height 9 to 12 feet. This guy just looks like a normal dude. This just looks like a normal guy who you see around. So I'm kind of okay with that, even if he's tall. Like Dutch people are tall. They don't really look like this all the time, but yeah, sure. Dwarfs, origin unknown, agenda exploring universe, lifespan unknown, height 3 to 4 feet, form may become material or ethereal. Oh, okay. So they're like incorporeal beings. It's pretty dope. Oh, this is just like a Borg. Like, is this like all fictional? I guess probably. Well, obviously, it's all fictional. So I guess I can't even say that. But this is like just like a Borg. Ava Borg. So like Borgs, members of the Borg race who are lovers of Evangelion. Oh God, that'd be so annoying. That'd be so annoying. Could you imagine? Could you imagine if like the Borg in Star Trek exist, but they were also really obsessed with Evangelion, and so a big part of being in like the Borg was like being into Ava, like being into like talking about like origin cyborg servants for gray alien race. Okay, so they're slaves. Oh, that sucks. I guess Borg are slaves anyway too, like to the Borg queen, but whatever. Agenda servants, lifespan immortal, height and weight depends from the race. Isn't this just the stuff from like Mass Effect? Then I don't know. I didn't play all of Mass Effect, but isn't that just like the Mass Effect thing? This is how Elon looks too. Okay, okay, grays. Okay, I know these. Origin, Zeta Reticuli, agenda, cloning, experimenting. So like Dexter from Dexter's Laboratory. Lifespan, unknown. Height, 3 to 5 to 6 feet. I didn't think grays were supposed to be like 6 feet tall. That's balling high. You can ball at 6 feet. Like weight, 80 to 90 pounds. Okay. So I mean, I feel like based on these proportions, I could definitely take one of these in like a fight though. Those Alpha Draconians were like, pretty big, but this is like easy, easy. Okay, but is this not just Brendan Small from Home Movies with like shaved ball, like, and he's not even gray. Gray's tall, origin, Orion, agenda, preventing their extinction, lifespan, unknown, height, 6 to 7 feet. But that's not that much taller than like the short grays. Um, weight, 100 to 120 pounds. Crazy. Grays, tall, hybrids, human and gray mixing, agenda, create perfect race, lifespan, unknown, height, human height. But that's not like doesn't tell you how tall they are. Duke Catastrophe says Gray's tall, relatively speaking, but like not even because they're not significantly taller than other Grays, and they're not significantly taller than us, and they're not significantly taller than any of the other aliens we've seen so far, except for the ones that are significantly short. Which so like it's not even relatively speaking. They're just like not. They're just another type. They're like they couldn't think of another way like to demonstrate they were two different species of gray. It just said like light gray, grayish, gray and grayish. Gray and Gray, open parentheses, Brendan Small, close parentheses. Iguanoids, Orion, agenda, mind control, lifespan 5,000 Earth years. Note, their mission is to control other species. I get that because that was what you said under agenda. He's like a sick tribal tattoo on his forehead. That's the kind of thing that they would put like on that's the kind of thing that they would put on just like the forehead of a bald guy on an episode of like Charmed and go like he's a demon. Like you can tell because he has like a cheap like water-based tattoo painted on his forehead that he's a demon, not a human. That's Shax. Genosians. Origin, Janos. Agenda, make contact. Body, slender body. Okay, no need the body shame. Note, they are humans who colonized other planets in ancient times. Okay, that explains why they look like that. Gates 9. B, you should see Walking with the Tall Whites. I don't know about that. Thank you for the 199 super chat, though. Corindians. Origin, corridor. Agenda, assistance, body, slender bodies. Note, they are a child race of the Arcturian race. They are here with many other beings to assist in our ascension. Okay. So they're white hats. Oh, and this is just like the guy's persona. Lyrans, origin, lyra. Okay. Agenda, observing. Appearance, cat like and human like features. You don't say. Note, neutral, likes to observe other races. I bet they also like, yarn too, right? And other cat things, you think? Or do you think they would find that offensive? This is like a deep cut, but do you think this is a reference to that episode of Samurai Jack where Aku goes to like the savannah planet and hires like the world's best hunters to hunt Samurai Jack? And then like the whole episode is them just like hunting Samurai Jack. And then like at the end when they're going to turn him over to Aku, they go like, no, we cannot turn over such worthy prey to one as such as yourself. And they like free him and then they like go back to their planet. You think it's like that? Probably a lot of you won't remember that episode of Samurai Jack. It was a pretty good one, though. This is someone's kink, obviously. Oh, a man in black. Okay, MIB. Origin, biosynthetic race made by draconians. Agenda, intimidating UFO witnesses. Appearance, described as looking fake and having a terrifying presence. So just like Republicans. Moon eyes. That sounds like a slur. I wouldn't want to call them that. I would prefer to call them by like their proper name, like whatever their people call their people, even if my tongue can't pronounce it. Because moon eyes sounds like a slur. Um, Origin, ancient race that lived in the caverns below Earth. Another not alien then. Agenda, unknown. Appearance, described having blue skin and moon-like eyes. They are very sensitive to light. Okay, so like underdark elves, like dark elves. I don't know if I'm not playing the music for you. I don't know why I have it blaring in my own ear. Mothmen. Oh, Mothmen are a whole different like alien species. I thought it was just like a cryptid. I thought it was just like a single type of like cryptid that lived in Ohio for some reason. Like LeBron James or Logan Paul. Like the three things that exist in Ohio, like Mothman, Logan Paul, and LeBron James. And that kind of spaghetti that they eat with like ketchup or whatever. I don't know. Origin unknown, agenda unknown, appearance described as devilish looking, sometimes possessing horns. How do you know if it's an alien if you don't know where it came from, especially if other things on this list are also from Earth? I think this list might be leading us astray, but to be fair, I can't even really say that because it has actually referenced other things that we're aware of, like the Galactic Federation of Light. So I guess it's fine. I guess it just feels that way when you're I got to be careful with how I pronounce this real one. Nagas, origin, ancient Earth, another not alien, agenda unknown, appearance 7 to 8 feet tall with bluish or greenish scales. Note, descendants of bipedal dinosaurs via mutations or natural selection. Nagas. Don't want to get that one wrong. Don't want to get that one wrong. Well, I can, but you don't want to get that one wrong. Okay, this has just got super racist. It also it's Brendan Small again. Okay, I think this is another just type of person. Nordics, origin, possibly the Pleiades star cluster, or possibly Nordic nations. Agenda, observing and communicating with humans. Appearance, 6 to 7 feet tall. Appearance is almost identical to humans. They might just be like Nordic people then. Oh, mantis. Oh shit. Mantis. I bet they're really nice though. Could you imagine if like this was a type of creature that was out there, but they were really nice? How like cool that'd be. Mantis, insectoids. Thank you for clarifying. Origin, possibly the Draco system. Ahaha. Agenda, healing and informing. Oh yeah, so they are nice. They are cool. They're cool. Like the mantis people are cool. Lifespan, 5,000 Earth years. Note, mantis are also known as insectoids. Is that what you're allowed to call them, or like do they call themselves that? And you can't because like like it is just what it is. What it is. What it is. They seem like they're nice people. They are reported to have great healing abilities. Oh, cool. See, that was my bigotry. I was like, I don't know about these mantis people. I don't know about these I words. And then it's like, oh no, they're cool. Like cool. They're cool. Okay, it's probably only a few more here. Oh, just more white people. Pleiadians. I probably butchered that. Pleiades. Agenda. Human guidance. Lifespan 30,000 Earth years. Note, Pleiadians are human looking and they had been here guiding human spirituality. Okay. Procyonians. Procyon. Camus major. Minor. Sorry. Wow. What, stumbled at the last hurdle. Guidance and protection. Lifespan 1,000 Earth years. Note, they are very concerned with gray alien interference in our spiritual evolution. I hate to be that person, but aren't they also gray? I guess they're a bluish gray, so it's kind of like one of those things, like colorism. So I guess I won't get involved with it. It says Camus minor right here. This is an M. Reptil. Okay, reptilians, but like are but like do they all dress like this, like neats or like the Unabomber? Reptilians, origin, Alpha Draconi, agenda, conquering and destroying. Also wearing sick ass jumpers. Lifespan, 500 Earth years. Note, they are very intelligent and evil warlike race. That's racist. They have an ability to shapeshift. Okay, so this is the ones that like David Icke is always going on about. These are the ones you got to be on the lookout for. Yeah, bro looks cool. Bro said we could play like Mario Kart together. Like he seems like normal. Like you know, crazy how bigoted people are. Syrians, like you guys just is like an Egyptian. Syrians, origin, Sirius star system. Agenda, guidance, healing and protecting. Lifespan 2,000 Earth years. Note, Syrians are great healers. They are here to guide humanity to higher evolution. Okay, cool. I think I'm fine with most of these ones except for the ones that hate us, like the reptilians. But I don't know if I'm not really one to paint with such broad brushes. That guy seemed like normal and cool. We could maybe talk it out. The giant dragon ones, I don't know. Like I don't want to judge something just because it's like giant. Like planets evolve differently, but I'm inclined to think it's not great. The Rock, this is just this is literally just Dwayne the Rock Johnson back when he played the Scorpion King. Or Teros, origin, planet Jamon, constellation Arcturus, agenda, fleeing their home to dwell beneath Earth. Is that really an agenda? That's like what they're doing. That's not like an agenda. Lifespan unknown. Some look so human they can come to the surface and not be noticed. Oh shit! So it is the Rock. It's it's like the Rock is the Rock. Is the Rock one of these? I think I'm a believer. Very pouty. Umites. uh, origin, Umo, Virgo, uh, agenda, contacting. No, the Umites are descendants of the Lyra race. They just like the human race, they received the radio wave from Earth and came to investigate it. Okay, this is what like young Republicans look like now. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to support my work. Oh, he has a lot of things. Five most common UFO shapes. Maybe we'll have to watch it some other time. That was a good one. I'm glad we got to learn about the different types of aliens that all live on Earth or are from Earth, even if that doesn't seem to make sense. So now when someone goes like, "Hey, you claim to like immigration, name every type of alien," you'll be like, "Boom, I got you." What are the comments saying? You forgot my mother-in-law. Hi-oh. Great first comment. Okay. Okay. That really is the first comment too. I was just like, making a joke. Yeah, see, it didn't use an AI voiceover. It just used a lot of stock music I had to cut out and replace with my own voice, which meant that a lot of things were probably pronounced wrong. But to be fair, a lot of things were also spelled wrong. So we met ourselves in the middle.